Hi, good friends. This is Dr. Bill, pastor of First Methodist Church here in Live Oak, Florida, coming to you on the Joy Week of Advent. Have you considered the difference between joy and happiness? I know a lot of people confuse these words or believe them to be synonyms, but in fact, they're different. Happy refers to a transitory emotion that is situational. It is a response to something that makes us feel good or something that pleases our senses. For example, you have endured a very difficult day at work and you've had a lot of stress. All you want to do is go home and relax. However, before you can go home, you have to run errands. You have to go to the grocery store and buy food so that you can cook something tonight for your family. Wow, that's stressful. While you're waiting in line to pay for your groceries, unexpectedly, you meet an old friend, and she tells you that you look great, that you look wonderful. When she says that, you feel happy because the compliment made you feel special. Somebody noticed you. You feel happy because an emotional need in yourself is being met in a wonderful way. In those moments, all of us need someone to speak grace into our lives. The other night, I was actually praying for my daughter, and she unexpectedly called me. It was 11 o'clock at night. And she called me, and I was so happy to hear her voice. Literally, I was walking on air. She doesn't know it, but I was longing to hear from her. Eventually, this sensation of walking on air wore off, and I returned to my normal disposition. In fact, by tonight, I'll need another call from her, a pick-me-up call to make me feel happy again. All of us want to feel happy, but in truth, happy is a fleeting emotion. Life is full of happy, life is full of sad, and life is full of indifference. There are large periods of indifference in our lives. No one can live in happy all the time. And it's not actually reasonable to expect that we will be happy all the time. As Ecclesiastes says, there is a time to weep and there's a time to laugh. There's a time to be happy and there's a time to be sad. Happiness and sadness are commingled in life. Now, contrast that to joy. Unlike happy, joy is an enduring emotion that is not canceled by other feelings. By and large, it is not situational. In fact, it does not come and go. Some people describe it as a deep and abiding peace that bubbles up in our souls. It is a sense of contentment, a type of contentment that pervades, that does not go away. It is not based on external factors. And in fact, it is a spiritual disposition. It is a gift. Paul calls it a fruit of the Spirit. Luke 2 gets at this when it says, and there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night, when suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, do not be afraid, for I bring you good news of great joy for all people. For tonight, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This is the message of Advent. It is the message to the shepherds, and it is also the message to us today. Life may be hard, and the night may be cold, but God has come into the world. In time, he will enter into us, and we will experience that new reality, the reality of the change that God has instigated. For now, as we wait, we have joy. Joy is a state of expectation. It is a faith that says that what God started, he will complete, and that he will change my life. And as I wait for that, I know what will happen by faith, and that faith gives me joy. May God bless you, my friends, and may each of you experience the joy of Jesus.